Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So for today I prepared another pick a card reading and we're going to channel messages to see what do they notice about you that you don't see about yourself. And for that I'm going to do a little bit of a context reading first, trying to see who this person is, the connection that you have with them, and then see what aspects of you do they notice that you don't notice yourself. So for that, I divided the reading into four groups. We have group number one with the King of Wands, group number two with the Five of Pentacles, group number three with the Six of Swords, and group number four with the Six of Cups. So if you need to, you can pause the video and then choose the card that you feel most intuitively drawn to. And in the description down below, you're going to find the timestamp for your specific reading. Hello, group number one. So if you chose the King of Wands, this is going to be the reading for you today. So as I said in the intro, first I'm going to pull some cards to get a little bit more of the context of who this person is, your energy, and the connection between you two. And then I'm going to see what aspects of you do they notice that you don't see about yourself. And I'm definitely getting for you that this is a specific person that we're talking about. Represented with this King of Wands here. First, I will be, so I'm going to leave this card here representing their energy and pull some more cards. The Devil card. And one more card for their energy. I'm getting that this is a romantic connection that you have with them. I do believe that you have history with this person, but I'm also getting that for some of you, this is something new. But basically, this is a romantic connection. That's what I'm getting. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, and then representing your energy. I'm definitely getting that this is someone that you see as successful. And people in general, I'm getting that their either their job or their material world is objectively successful. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so your energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and then one more, the Nine of Cups, and the connecting energy between you two. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a serious connection is what I'm getting. The thing that is throwing me off a little is the energy of your person. Your person's energy feels like very materialistic, ego driven, and also like very focused on the physical attractiveness that you have. But the connecting energy itself is very stable, very mature as well, is what I'm getting. It's not something that is like a fling, or at least the connection itself doesn't have that energy. But this person's energy is a little bit, feels a little bit like superficial. At the same time, I'm getting, because originally I was supposed to pull the cards in this sort of disposition or arrangement, and with you it turned out this way, like the opposite way. So I'm getting that you both might be showing up in different energies when it comes to this connection. I'm getting that their energy feels more focused on the physical stuff. I'm trying to find the words. It's not that they do not take you. I'm not getting that they are not taking you seriously. I'm feeling a little bit confused. Maybe you're confused about this person as well. Maybe this is not an actual relationship, it's more of a situationship as well. And I'm getting that you are coming in with more of an energy of collaboration with them and emotional openness towards them, but they are not showing up in that energy. It's like the opposite. Hmm. I will pull one more card because I'm a little bit confused. Hierophant. Okay, no, this person sees like the seriousness out of this connection. They are not here just for physical attraction is what I'm getting. They can see the potential of a long term relationship with you if we're talking about a situationship or someone that you are talking to, but there's not something really grounded yet, or you're still getting to know each other. But I'm getting that they are actually being serious. Maybe you might be feeling worried that this person is not taking you seriously, that maybe they are not coming with good intentions or not being really emotionally open. But I'm getting that it's not that. Um, I'm getting that they actually see this as a serious connection and they want to take you seriously. That's what I'm getting. But maybe their actions to you feel confusing. Maybe their actions feel like they do not care, or maybe that they do not feel like investing time in this connection or emotions in this connection is important to them. Maybe you feel like they're not really connecting with you, like it feels superficial, it doesn't feel like a deep connection between you two, something like that. Maybe, yeah. But they are actually taking it seriously. Just there's an incoherent sort of energy between what they see in this connection and maybe what they're showing. um and this could be a message for some of you if you're in a relationship with this person, or in any sort of connection, and you feel like you need more clarity with them. You can talk to them about it and see what's going on, because I'm getting that you feel like there's some sort of imbalance between you two. You feel like you're giving too much and they are giving you too little. Um, but the connection itself is very strong, is what I'm getting. Very strong, very stable, very mature, and it has a lot of potential for the future in the long run as well. Um, but it feels like at the moment, like taking out the like at the moment that you're watching this video, you might feel like things are not really clicking. That's what I mean. There's something that feels needs to be readjusted or needs to be addressed between you two, something like that. Maybe this person was too occupied. There was a lot of stuff going on in their life, and because of that, they did not have enough time to invest in the connection. Hmm. I'm trying to see with more detail the cards that we have here. Getting that I'm getting this dynamic of your person focusing on their job, for example, and because they are being a little bit of a workaholic, but because they want to have enough money for the connection, that sort of energy is like, I'm not giving you attention, but I'm actually giving attention to something that indirectly or in the future will nourish the connection. That's what I mean, or nourish you. And you're here more in the energy of like, I want your presence, I want time with you, uh in the present moment. Like, I want to enjoy the present moment rather than focus too much on the future and then do not have enough time for each other. That's the energy that I'm getting. But yeah, you might have been trying to give them space because you wanted to let them focus on their own stuff. You didn't want to bother them, but it feels like the cost of not telling them what you're actually feeling and pretending that everything's fine and they can do whatever they want to you feels there's a little bit of resentment because of that, because you're not being true to yourself and you're not addressing what needs to be addressed. That's what I'm getting. So that's the situation. Now I'm going to move to the next part, which would be, what do they notice about you that you don't yourself? So I'm going to clean a little bit more of the space and then continue with the reading. Okay, so moving on, I think I'm going to leave this King of Pentacles here because I'm getting that's the overall energy of the connection. Maybe at the moment you might be going through a little bit of a rough situation or like uncomfortable situation, but I'm getting that the future of the connection itself, when you see it from a more from a higher in the sense of like from afar, when you see it like objectively and in the long term, this connection is actually doing pretty good. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to focus on that. Maybe you were feeling like you needed to reconnect with that loving energy that you both share. Maybe you noticed that you've been focusing too much on the lacking parts of this connection and forgot about the history that you both have or the love that you both share. So maybe this reading came to you for you to reconnect with that sort of loving energy again. Um, okay, so what do they notice about you that you don't? There's a lot of things that they notice about you that you don't. I'm going to take them all. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, then we have the King of Cups, we have the King of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles, and then if I have space, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, there's a lot that they notice about you that maybe you could be that you notice these things about you, but you try to downplay them. So maybe you're the type of person that wants to stay as humble as possible by not telling yourself that you're actually doing great. There's a little bit of perfectionist sort of vibes, is what I'm getting. Um, so maybe this person sometimes compliments you about something and you may have a hard time believing what they're saying. Um, but yeah, so uh, there's a lot. um, I'm getting that they really, in general, like the overall energy, I'm getting that they really love you. They really love you. They really respect you. They find you very inspiring as well. And it's like every aspect that they find about you, they find very beautiful and very loving. Loving in the sense that lovable. That's what I'm getting. Even the parts of you that you feel are a little bit rough, or parts of you that you feel like should be hidden from them. Maybe they got glimpses of those parts of you that you try to hide about yourself, but they actually love those parts as well. Is what I'm getting. um I'm getting that you have a very sharp side to you. Sharp in every single meaning of that word, but I'm mostly getting the sharp in the sense of you have a sharp way of saying things, or sharp boundaries, or sharply, like there's something that feels sharp about you. It's like you know what you need, you know when you need space, you know when to tell them this, tell them that. It's like you have a very sharp mind, and very quickly as well. It's like if you feel like something's not balanced, you just tell them. It's like you have a very truthful way of saying things as well. And maybe this is something that you sometimes struggle to accept about yourself because you feel like you're being too demanding or being too annoying, or like something that sometimes you struggle with showing about you. Maybe this is something that you don't normally show other people. But because we're talking about a more deeper connection, a romantic connection, I'm getting that those hidden parts are easily shown with this person, and you sometimes feel it a little bit self-conscious, a little bit not, uh, very self-conscious about this part of you. But I'm getting that they actually love that about you. They like the fact that you know what you want, you know what you need, and you communicate that as quickly as possible, and you don't let it boil and then explode in their face. That's what I'm getting. They like the fact that you know what you want so that they can give you what you want. They don't have to try to guess your mind. You just speak your mind. They really like that about you, and I'm getting that they are trying to do the same as well. Sometimes you might feel like this person is trying, feels very complacent, feels like they do not tell what they think, they do not say what they want, or they do not, or maybe they have difficulty being truthful about uncomfortable feelings, something like that. And I'm getting that they see you being so open about what you need and what you want, that is showing them another way of relating, another way of connecting with people, a more honest way of connecting with people. That's what I'm getting. You know what I'm getting? That maybe with this person is the opposite, because with you two, I'm getting like opposites sort of energy. So I'm getting that you have more difficulty showing this sharper side of you towards friends, for example, or family. But when it comes to this relationship, you have a very sharp mind. And this person is like the opposite. When it comes to other people, they are really capable of telling them what they need or what they want. But when it comes to you, they have a little bit more difficulty. It's like they become softer. That's what I'm getting. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. So what else? With the Four of Swords here as well, I'm getting that they really like the fact that you know, it's like this person has a little bit of difficulty seeing the difference between being selfish and being and having self-care, self-love. It's like sometimes they feel like by being loving towards oneself, you're being selfish. So if you need space or if you need to rest, you're being lazy, you're being selfish. There's something about that. And when they see you being able to do those things without guilt, it inspires them to do the same, and to be able to enjoy life in general, and be able to live life more freely rather than constantly punishing themselves for wanting the things that they want. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, that's the words that I'm getting from them. It's like they like that you're selfish, but do not take that selfish as in like being, it's like in their words or in their preconcepts of what's selfish, you, it feels selfish. That's what I'm getting. But you're actually being true to yourself. You're actually caring for, be trying to be loving to yourself, trying to respect yourself, and letting other people know how to respect you. And I'm getting that this person is learning to do that. So that is why I was getting this idea of like being inspiring to this person. Um, the King of Cups here, yeah, I'm getting that you're very emotionally mature as well. Again, you have very good communication skills. You know what to say, when to say it, how to say it. You know how to whenever there's conflict between you two, or maybe you might feel disappointed or angry at them, you don't lash out at them. You're capable of taking a step back, relaxing a little, and communicating with words that actually work for the connection rather than trying to hurt the other person. That's what I'm meaning. So you're very emotionally mature, very contained, like very emotionally measured as well. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I think that's another thing that they actually find inspiring about you. Maybe they are a little bit more emotionally impulsive or something like that. Uh, Maybe they have a little bit more of a hard time trying to step back. Maybe not in the relationship itself with you, but in the relationship with other people. They might realize that maybe they are being too, maybe they are lashing out instead of communicating productively, constructively. That's what I'm getting. And it's like they are learning ways of connecting with people through you. That's what I'm getting. You could be older than this person, and because of that, you might have, or maybe you have more experience when it comes to relationships and boundaries and limits. Um, and because of that, it feels like this person is following your steps, is getting inspiration from you, is learning from you how to communicate and connect with others in a way that feels loving to them and to themselves, and loving towards the rest of the people that they connect with. Oof. So yeah, I sometimes I think that you don't realize how intelligent and mature you actually are. As I said before, if this person is younger than you sometimes might feel like this person, because you're going out with someone younger than you feel like you're not mature enough. Uh, it's like, especially if you're a female, if you identify as a female, going out with a younger male, there's a little bit of pressure, or there's this preconcept of like women are more mature than men. So it's more common that you see younger women with older men. But I'm getting that because of that preconcept, you sometimes feel a little bit insecure about your age, or feel like you're too immature. And because of that, you tend to undermine the intelligence and the experience that you actually have. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune here, I'm getting that they see you as someone very lucky. Trying to find the words. It it's like there's something that they cannot really put words into, but there's this feeling of like, I'm seeing a spiritual being. It's like I'm seeing a divine situation that I cannot put words into, but there's this feeling of this person seeing you go through life, and you just flow with life. It feels like everything falls into place in your life. It's like you're able to co-create with the universe very gracefully, and they find that very magical. That's what I'm getting, and they cannot put words into that. um I'm also getting this idea of them being curious how you do that, because they also want to learn how to do that. There's a lot of feeling of like, I want to learn from you, I want to copy you, I want to be able to experience life and connect with people the way that you do. That's what I'm getting. So there's a lot of respect as well coming from them to you. I'm also getting this idea of this person sometimes feeling a little bit insecure about how perfect you are, how intelligent you are, how mature you are, as much as you sometimes feel insecure about yourself. That's what I'm getting. Um, what else? So I'm also getting with the Two of Pentacles here this idea again of you being able to graciously, again, this idea of like being graceful, like graciously handle things. It's like you're capable of balancing things in your life harmoniously. So maybe you're very good at balancing work with connections, like work with rest, and strict strict energy with compassion energy. That's sort of like you're capable of balancing both aspects or both dimensions of life. That's what I'm getting. And yeah, as I said before, maybe they are more comfortable with the material stuff and the things that are tangible to them. And they sometimes tend to forget the other aspect of life, the more spiritual side of life. And when they see you, it feels like, again, this feeling of like, how do you do this? How can you be so perfect, and how can you handle all of these at the same time so gracefully? That's what I mean. It feels so easy to you, it comes easy to you. There's like a natural gift that you have in the way that you live life. And I'm not getting that maybe this is something that this person is not able to see and this is coming from spirit. But there's a lot of people, maybe you resonate with this feeling, like there's a lot of people that see you and think that everything came easy to you because you make it look easy. But I'm getting that it was not easy for you actually. And maybe this is sometimes something that you sometimes forget, that it took work and it took pain to actually come to the place that you are right now. What I'm getting. And sometimes people say things that make you forget where you came from, or sometimes with the daily routine we sometimes forget where we actually came from, how low we actually used to be. And if you are able to remember those like lower moments, you will see how much you actually work to get to the point that you are right now. That's what I'm meaning. But yeah, that's like a side message coming more from spirit, that this person, maybe this person knows, but I'm getting that you're not the type of person who openly says their problems. That is also why people feel like everything came easy to you, because you try to hide those heavier parts. Hmm. I'm getting that they also like the fact that you are capable of letting things come to you, because with the Seven of Pentacles here, I'm getting this idea of like this person is very strict with themselves and very focused on the tangible accomplishments. Like, if I don't have enough money, then I do not have value. That's what I mean, in that sort of vibe. And you are here more in the receptive sort of energy of letting things flow as they should, and things just fall in your lap, or it feels like they fall into your lap from this person's perspective. So they are, I would say that they are going to learn in the future how to let things flow instead of being so strict with themselves and instead of focusing too much on the tangible stuff. But I'm getting that at the moment that you're watching this video, this person is still watching you and does not understand you. Um, it still feels like they do not, to them, to their mind, to their, yeah, to their own eyes, you are being lazy to them, or um you're being too much in your comfort zone instead of stepping out and fighting and battling life. That's what I'm getting. But that is through their eyes. I'm getting that you're actually doing great. It's the way that you like to live life. You're not being lazy, you're actually flowing and co creating with life. That's what I'm getting. But through this person's perspective, they find it hard to understand where you're coming from. Um, so, yeah, I think that this is something that they are going to learn and understand in the future. It's going to take time, but they are going to understand it in the future. Maybe this person will go through some sort of spiritual awakening in the future, and then they are going to understand where you're coming from. But yeah, I think those are the messages for you. Group number one, very nice reading. Even though things feel a little bit hard right now with this person, the overall energy of the connection is very good, feels very nice, has very good potential for the long run. So you don't have to worry about it. You're going to successfully overcome this uh, rough patch. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, group number two. So if you chose the Five of Pentacles, this is going to be the reading for you today. So as I said in the intro, first I'm going to pull some cards to get a little bit more of a context of who this person is, the connection that you both have, and then see what aspects do they notice about you that you don't notice about yourself. So starting with the context, let's see the energy of this person first. Okay, you might be going at the moment with this Five of Pentacles. I'm getting that that is the card representing the connection. You might be going through some sort of separation. Maybe you're out of contact, out of touch recently. Maybe they've been very busy, or maybe you've been very busy, or you both are very busy, so you don't have enough time for each other. I'm getting a romantic relationship, but this could also be a friendship, a loving connection. That's what I'm getting. um but this is someone that you're very close to, and someone that you're currently missing because you feel like there's not enough time for the both of you to connect as much as you used to. So as I said before, this could be a romantic relationship, or this could also be a close friend that maybe is recently has been very busy, or you've recently been very busy. The chart here, I'm getting that this person is very busy. uh they're handling a lot is what I'm getting. There's a lot happening in their life. They're having too much things to focus on, and because of that they do not have enough time or enough energy to invest in this connection. But they really want to is what I'm getting. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so with your energy, I'm getting a little bit of defensiveness coming from them. I want to know why that is. It's not defensiveness towards you. I'm getting that there's some sort of defensiveness when it comes to the connection itself. For some reason, okay, one of the messages that I'm getting is that if this person is very busy with a lot of stuff, I'm getting that maybe this connection feels a little bit distracting to them, and they feel like that's not what they are needing right now. They need time for themselves, time to focus on their own stuff so that they can do things properly, something like that. So let's say that whatever tasks they have to do require a lot of the rational mind, or at least that's what they believe, is what I'm hearing from spirit. I'm getting that that is something that they might believe that they need space when in reality they need more connection with you. But for the time being, the moment at the moment that you're watching this video, I'm getting that this person is not only circumstances are making you distance, like the both of you, like not only the circumstances are creating distance between you two. I'm also getting that this person is consciously pushing you away, not because they do not care for you or not because they do not like you, they do not love you. I'm getting that this person is pushing you away because of this idea that they have that they need to concentrate on whatever they are doing. And but yeah, so if their tasks require more of a rational mind and this connection makes them emotional, they do not want to they do not want to be distracted by that, or like something like that. And another message that I was getting is that this person is also very hurt for the fact that you're not able to connect as much as you used to. And because of that, and the fact that they need to focus on other stuff, they are trying to be defensive in the sense that trying to block or not think about the connection and the hurt feelings, because if they feel like if they focus too much on the connection and what they are lacking, um they're going to feel very bad, and they will not be able to operate correctly in their other tasks that they have to do, something like that. So those are the two messages. Could be both at the same time for the same person, or could be one of them, whatever feels like resonates more with the personality of the person that we're talking about. But I'm getting this sense of like this person trying not to think too much about the connection because they they are going to feel very sad, and they do not want to feel sad because they need to stay focused on this other stuff. And I'm getting that because you also feel like this person became more distant with you, or trying not to, yeah, become more distant with you. You were feeling like this person was no longer interested, or like, oof, you might be feeling frustrated as well. That this person suddenly cut you off or is being very distant with you, and is actually making you feel very anxious, very confused as well, because they are not really telling you what's happening. Maybe you know that they are occupied, or you know that they are busy, but you feel like you can feel that this person is actively pushing you away and you don't understand why. And one of the reasons could be that, as I was saying, they know that they need to focus on this other stuff, and they do not have enough energy to to feel sad. That's what I'm meaning about this connection. I'm getting that you're trying to you're trying to find the ways in which you could reconnect again. You're trying to connect with this person, but for some reason this person is too focused on other stuff, is what I'm getting. And that is making you feel, you're trying to stay as positive as possible. You're trying not to make it personal, or not focus on the thoughts. Try not to make it personal. You're trying to see the other person's perspective and understand that, but you're feeling really hurt. That's what I'm getting. Like you're not being seen by this person, you're not being heard. Maybe you asked this person for time and they could not give it to you. So it feels like this person is not able to. There's this feeling of being abandoned by this person. Like this feeling of like, I trusted that you would be there if I needed you, but you were not, something like that. And there's this feeling of like betrayal mixed with disappointment, frustration, all of those feelings is what I'm getting. And here's the thing. One of the things that is bothering you right now is feeling like this person does not care about the connection, does not care about the distance, does not care about you. But what I'm getting is that you're feeling it too more deeply than this person, but because this person is actively trying to push the sad feelings away so that they can operate with the other aspects of their life. Because of that, it feels like this person does not care, but it's not that they do not care, it's because they do not have the energy to see that they to see their feelings. That's what I'm meaning. um they're a little bit in survival mode, like going day by day, trying to tackle tasks as they come, not like turning off their emotional side. So they are also suffering this loss or this distance that you both have. It's just that they are not showing it. That's what I'm getting. And that is what's making you confused about this person's attitude, because you're over here feeling hurt, feeling abandoned, and this other person continuing to focus on other stuff. um So yeah, I'm getting that you're trying to focus on your own stuff, but it's like your mind is too focused on this connection and the distance that you both have and the sad feelings. So it feels like you're trying to focus on your own stuff, but there's a part of your mind who is still seeing or feeling the loss in this connection or the distance in this connection. Um, this is a message as well. Maybe this person, before the distance happened or this separation happened, I'm getting that this person was very caring, very attentive to you. So that is also another reason why it feels so much contrast between the before energy and the after separation energy. Um, it feels like this person used to be more present for you, and then suddenly when you ask them directly to be present for you, they cannot do it. It's like they cannot they're not capable of it. So it suddenly you feel like you cannot rely on this person, or feel like, yeah, it's like feeling like scared of asking this person time for you because you feel like you might feel disappointed again. And I'm getting that this has been going on more than once, of you asking time for this person and this person not giving it to you. I feel very sad. um but yeah. I want to pull one more card to see what would be the energy of the connection after the separation, to see what would happen in the future. Um, that way you can feel a little bit more. I'm getting that there could be different scenarios because for some of you, uh, quality time, for some of you, quality time is very important. So you're considering the idea of leaving this person or cutting them off from your life so that you don't waste your energy in someone that is not able to give it back to you. That's what I'm getting. And for some of you, you're considering cutting them off. For others of you, I'm getting that you're trying to push things forward and see how to resolve the situation. Because I'm getting that the situation of separation and the level of detachment from this person uh, could be very different from person to person. So for some of you, this is someone who is very workaholic and really wants to, you've been asking them to be there for you, to have more time for you, to make more space for you in their life, and they are not listening. For others of you, they are listening, but for some reason they are not capable of doing it at the moment. It's like circumstantial, and then in the future, there's going to be more time and energy for them to invest in you. But here, the thing that I'm getting is that this is not something that is just circumstantial. This person needs to actively choose to spend time with you and to make time for you because uh, it's not only the tasks that they have to do, is the way that they are handling those tasks and the way that they are handling this connection. It's like they are not really prioritizing this connection as much as they used to. um Whatever reason that may be, there's a need for a change in their attitude. That's what I'm getting. Maybe you haven't talked, for some of you, maybe you haven't talked to this person about what you're feeling, this feeling of like being abandoned, not being heard, like feeling alone, even though you're supposed to be in a connection together. And after talking to this person, there's potential for resolution. That's what I'm getting. But that could also be very different from person to person. That's what I'm getting. There's different scenarios and levels of the same energy. So okay, so now I'm going to move to the next part, which would be what do they notice about you that you don't notice about yourself? I'm feeling really, really sad suddenly. So I hope you're all of you who are watching this video and resonating with this situation, hope you're doing great. Because I feel very sad for you. I really hope you're able to find the best solution to the situation, whatever that may be. But yeah, so what do they notice about you that you don't? You have the Page of Wands. You have the Six of Wands. So the first message that I'm getting, I'm having a little bit more difficulty because I'm feeling really sad for you. So um I'm trying to connect with your person's energy, but I'm also connecting with your energy, and it's making me a little bit like, it makes it difficult for me to concentrate is what I'm getting. Um so okay, so the first message would be that this person sees you as someone who has a lot of potential for success. um Whatever you're doing right now, there's something that you're doing that it's still in the initial like steps. It's like you're not really there yet, but you have the motivation and the passion to focus and work on whatever that is. This person sees how hardworking you're being and sees how capable you are of accomplishing whatever um whatever you're um wanting to accomplish. That's what I'm getting. For some of you, I'm getting that this person might feel like you're more successful than them. I'm not getting like a toxic or like very competitive sort of energy. I'm getting a little bit of insecurity coming from them. And this insecurity is being more activated or more pronounced now that they are under a lot of stress, is what I'm getting. Because they are under a lot of stress, it's easier for them to see the negative side of things, and because of that they are seeing that you're more successful than them, and that they should work harder, which is making them have even more distance from you. That's what I'm getting. It's like the more they push you away, the more the more thoughts come to their mind that sort of perpetuate that distance or that wanting to push you away. That's what I'm getting. So your person is not doing great either, is what I'm getting. It's like through this separation, you're both losing something. You're both losing. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, it's like it needs time. I'm getting that for most of you, this is just circumstantial. So this is going to, in the future, this is going to be resolved. It's just that it requires you to communicate with each other and to find a solution together for this to be overcome. That's what I'm getting. And but yeah, I'm getting that you're very sad right now, so you're not really able to operate as normal as normally as you as you're not capable of operating as usual. That's what I'm getting, because you're very sad about this situation. And yeah, there's I'm trying to find here. Um I'm getting that this person sees you as someone that is very trusting. Um you might sometimes feel like you're too distant or too cold towards this person, at least before the separation happened. And this person is telling me like, you're not cold, you're not distant, you're actually more trusting than you realize. Is what I'm getting. It's like capable of trusting people without proof or without needing, yeah, proof from them. They really like the fact that you trust them, even if they do not show up as they would like to show up. For example, through this separation, I'm getting that you're trying to be really strong about it. You're trying to stay as positive as possible, trying to be as compassionate and comprehensive as possible for this person. And they see that. They can feel that you're not letting, it's like you trust them. And it shows. And I'm getting that they are grateful for that. But I'm also getting this idea of like, if this is not enough for you, you can just walk away from the connection. uh I'm getting this idea of like, I want you, but I also want you to be happy. So if being with me is not enough, or you need more quality time with someone who can give it to you, then you can walk away and look for that in another person, is what I'm getting. And this is something that you might also resonate with, because you might both be mirroring each other, in the sense that maybe you also, at some point, you also felt like you were being too distant with this person or being too cold, and wondering if they would be more happy, if they would be happier with another person that would give them the warmth and the warmth that they would need. That's what I'm getting. I'm I'm getting that. I'm getting like a reassuring message that everything's going to be fine. Because if what I said resonated with you, I'm getting that you are trying, when you felt like you were not being enough for this person, or not being good enough for this person, and this person still sticked with you and the connection. I'm getting that in this situation is going to be the same. They are worried that you're going to walk away from them, or be too disappointed in them that you're going to leave them, and it would hurt them a lot, but they would rather you leave them to be more happy, to be happier with another person. That's what I'm getting. And they are scared, but they also have so much love for you that they would rather suffer but see you happy. That's what I'm getting. And if that's the case, then there's a possibility of you both living the same experience but from different perspectives. So they lived the same experience but from your perspective right now, and you're living their perspective at that moment. So I don't know if I was explaining myself right, but if that's the case, I'm getting that if that resonated, I'm getting that everything's going to be fine. You're both going to find the solution to this. You don't want to walk, if that's the case, I'm getting that you don't want to walk away from this person, because as I was saying that, I felt even more sad. So I don't think that you want to walk away from this person. For some of you, maybe that's true. But I'm getting that if you want to walk away from this person, it feels more out of anger and frustration rather than actually wanting to leave them behind. Um, I'm getting that for most of you, you want to find the right solution for your situation, so you're both able to connect and spend quality time with each other. You might be already thinking of solutions for that, is what I'm getting. And just the fact that you're thinking how to solve this connection, you're already doing a lot. That's what I'm getting. And yeah, for some reason, maybe there still needs to be some sort of communication, or letting know to the other person what you feel, what you want, what could be done. That's what I'm meaning. And then after that communication, there's going to be um, a resolution. And I'm also getting that this person, because this person is really scared of you leaving them behind because they are not capable of giving the energy that they used to and the attention that they used to. Meaning that if you decide to stay with this person, they're going to be really grateful for that. And it's going to strengthen this relationship. That's what I'm meaning. It feels like a small separation that is going to make you feel closer with each other and connect even more after the separation. Um, because I'm not getting bad intentions, I'm not getting ill intentions, or that some, or the I'm not getting that one of you or the both of you made something that was irreversibly irreversibly damaging to the connection. I'm getting that this is just the natural flow of the connection. It's like sometimes you're feeling, it's like the body. So sometimes the body feels healthy and other days you feel sick. It's the same. The connection was is going through a period of down sort of energy. And then it's going to go up again and then it's going to go down again, and yeah, like that. So everything's going to be fine. If you don't want to leave this person, I'm getting that there's do not worry. That's what I'm meaning. Do not worry. Because I'm also getting that this person is feeling really sad about this separation. And it's not that they do not want to find a solution, they do not have the mind to find that solution. And maybe you, being the one that has more energy and more mind and stability in their life to be able to think of solutions, maybe that would help this person. um, it's like they're stuck. There's this feeling of your person being stuck in a rut or stuck in a like perpetual cycle of negativity and loneliness, uh and it feels like they are not able to get out of that, or they do not know how to get out of that. And I'm getting that you have this solution, or there's going to be a solution coming from your end so that things resolve, something like that. Okay, so what do they notice about you that you don't? Yeah, I'm getting that this person is trying not to think too much about you and the connection because it makes them feel very sad. They're trying to focus on whatever needs to be done right now. And once things calm down, they're going to be able to think more clearly and be able to feel. That's what I'm getting. It's like, again, this idea of like survival mode, of like turning off their emotional side and functioning only through things that they need to done to through lists of things that need to be done, like to do things, sort of this. So another message that I'm getting, they are not judging you as hard as you think. um it's like you sometimes feel you I'm trying to find the words. Sometimes you might feel like they are angry or like annoyed at the fact that you want more time with them, or the fact that you need more energy from them. but it's the opposite. I'm getting that this person actually understands what it feels like. Because again, I'm getting this idea of this person in the past experiencing the same thing with you, like feeling distance and feeling and knowing what it feels like to feel alone, or like the other person does not have enough energy for you. So they understand your frustration and anger, whatever comes up, whatever came through, whatever energy you came up the past few days. Maybe one day you felt too irritated or frustrated, and maybe you got angry at this person and you didn't want to do that, but you felt really sad and hurt. I mean that this person is actually very forgiving and understands where you were coming from. So that you're not really annoyed about that is what I'm getting. Um, they were actually very glad that they could see those parts of you, because it shows that you care about the connection and that you miss them, which is something that they are scared that you're not doing or not feeling. They are scared that, or they sometimes feel like through this separation you're going to realize that you actually don't need them or you actually don't miss them, and then you're going to say like, okay, so this is not good for me. I'm going to cut things off. I'm going to break up with you. And this person is really scared of that happening. But when you showed that sort of anger and frustration and sadness, it's a sign to this person that you actually are still there for them, even though they are not able to be there for you. That's what I'm getting. So they are really grateful for that. They are not doing it. There's an imbalance of energy, of you giving more energy to them than them giving it to you, but it's not coming from bad intentions. It's not coming from um using you or like a toxic imbalance. I'm getting that it's just a situational imbalance, and it's actually they are not capable of giving you as much energy as they used to. It's not that they do not want to or that they are actively choosing not to give it to you. It's just that they are not able to give it to you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I was having a little bit of difficulty because there was their energy being very silent and your energy being very powerful, of like being hurt, being sad. And then there's the energy of like from afar, like the objective of the connection. The objective side of this is that everything's great. The connection is going through a low moment, a naturally low moment. That's what I'm getting. And for some relationships, those lower moments are the catalyst for a breakup, because then you realize that, oh, maybe this is not my person. It's easier to stay with someone when everything feels right and when everything is great. But it's through the difficult moments that you realize, okay, no, I want to spend more time with this person. Like, I want to invest in this connection. That sort of vibe is what I'm getting. That's the objective. So if you, through this connection, if through this separation, if you realize that you actually don't want to walk away from this person, that you actually miss them more, I'm meaning that everything's going to be fine. It's just a low moment, a naturally low moment in this connection. And then if this that's the objective part. And yeah, sometimes you might be struggling to focus on the positives or be more objective because you're feeling really sad. That's what I'm getting, which is pretty normal. That's what I'm getting. This person does not judge you for that. They actually understand it. That's what I'm getting. The Queen of Pentacles, and then the Two of Wands, Another message that I'm getting is that you might resonate with this idea of being very like emotionally mature or very emotionally composed, in the sense that when you feel strong feelings like anger, frustration, sadness, you're capable of putting those away and communicate in a more rational way and operate in a more rational way. And this person has been watching you do that every time. But through this separation, there's like a distinct energy that they notice about you of not being able to contain your emotions, feeling like you're not able to contain your sadness, frustration, and sometimes lashing out at this person. And it feels, you feel embarrassment from that, but this person actually is capable of seeing your humanity. That's what I'm meaning. You sometimes tend to uh, portray a more perfect, composed, patient, loving energy, and this person was not capable of watching you feeling sad, frustrated, annoyed, angry. And now that they are able to see that, I'm meaning that they're actually falling more in love with you. That's what I'm getting. So it's like they're capable of seeing parts of you that they were not able to see before, and they really like the fact that they can see you be more human. That's what I'm getting. Um, it's not something that annoys them. It's not something that is embarrassing to them. It's not something that is, I'm hearing the word disgusting to them. It's not that. I'm meaning that they actually find that very beautiful, like imperfectly beautiful, or like imperfectly perfect. That's what I'm meaning. Um, Again, because there's this idea of like through you being able, mm, through you not being able to contain your emotions shows this person how much you care about them and how much you miss them, which is something that they sometimes struggle with noticing about you. Again, you might be very emotionally contained, and through this separation there's a breach in your containment of emotions, and it's showing your emotional side. And they really like your emotional side. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting that if you're able to overcome this lower state of the connection, your emotional side is going to be able to, it's like there's already a breach in the containment of your emotional side, and you're going to be able to feel the connection more, be less distant with this person if you were resonating with that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. um then with the two of wands here, I'm going to pull one more card. I think I have this space for one more card. I'm feeling really tired. So if you, okay, the tower moment. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that they see you as a catalyst for change. Um, the like specifics of that could be different from person to person, but a catalyst for change. That's what I'm meaning. So maybe after meeting you, they felt inspired to change something in their life, or they changed their perspective towards a more emotionally fulfilling perspective of life, something like that, something that made them feel more liberated, more healthier, or something that felt more loving towards themselves. Um, so, for example, after meeting you, they decided to stop habits, for example, like destructive habits. Or after meeting you, they decided to put more effort in a certain aspect of their life, or they felt more inspired to restart or refocus on a project that makes them passionate, that that they feel passionate about, or there's something that through this connection and through you they felt inspired to change something, a habit, a perspective, a project, something like that. And maybe this is something that they have told you or maybe not, but even if they have told you how much you changed them, you're not capable of seeing how much you changed them. It's like there's something that feels very groundbreaking and very magical, very there's a lot of grateful energy from your person, and it is something so big that that words cannot express the amount of change that you brought into their life. And they're really grateful for that. So yeah, I think that's a big message about you that you don't know about yourself. You were a big catalyst in their life to change towards positive change. That's what I'm getting. Another message, maybe through you and through this connection, they realized that they were hanging out with people that no longer made sense to them, or like they noticed that they were not very positive relationships in their life. That's what I'm meaning. So I would say that translating that into other words, you have very positive healing energy. Um, you're very, again, very mature, very loving, very compassionate, spiritual, even. And because of that, you irradiate or you show this energy of what actually feels love, what love should actually feel like. It feels like patient, it feels loving, compassionate, not controlling, not um, conditionally loving. I'm getting that you're unconditionally loving towards this person, and they learn what it feels like to love themselves more or to live life through loving lenses. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so very beautiful and sad reading. But I am getting that whatever happens in this connection, it's going to be fine. I'm getting that you already know what you want to do with this connection. Uh, for some of you, if you want to walk away from this connection, that feels liberating to you. And for others of you who want to stay in this connection, that also should feel liberating, or like there, do not worry about it, do not focus on the negatives or like the anxieties. What I'm getting, whatever decision you want to make, you will be able to find a solution to. So if you decide to walk away, you're going to find the right solution for that, and if you decide to stay with this person, you're going to find the right solution for that. And the universe is like accompanying you or like supporting you from behind for whatever decision you make, but you already know what you want. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here, group number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everything turns out great, which is going to turn out great, do not worry. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, group number three. So, if you chose the Six of Swords, this is going to be the reading for you today. So, first of all, I'm going to channel some messages to get a little bit more of a context on your situation, to see your person's energy, your energy, and the energy of the connection, so that I have more of an idea of what's going on. You have an idea if this group resonates with you. And yeah. And then we're going to see what aspects do they notice about you that you don't. For you specifically, the first message that I'm getting is that you're currently feeling a little bit sad or disappointed or like feeling hopeless. That's what I'm getting. Like feeling like there's no hope. You cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you're under a lot of stress, so you don't really know how to see the positives in your situation. There's something about that. And I'm getting that this person coming through today is here to help you see things that you're not seeing. So first I'm going to pull the cards to see your person's energy, to see what they are at the moment. Or it could be that it's the other way around, that your person is feeling sad and hopeless and you're here trying to tell them like everything's fine, do not worry, I'm here for you, whatever you need to. This is just a temporary uh sort of down moment. It's like one of you has more of a higher perspective on things, in the sense of like seeing things from a more objective perspective, and like taking a step back and seeing that this is just a moment in the grand scheme of things, but the other person is too much in the details of the situation, in the negatives. That's what I'm getting. So your person's energy. Okay, so these are just too many cards. We have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I was supposed to pull 3 cards for your person, but I guess we have 4. I don't know if you can see the cards, but okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. Yeah, your person at the moment is feeling very anxious. There's something, could be about this connection, is what I'm getting. That feels like they are feeling rushed to move things forward faster, but things are not moving forward faster. Is what I'm getting. So they're getting a little bit anxious about that. They would like things, they are feeling frustrated that things are not moving faster, is what I'm getting. And at the same time, I'm getting that, emotionally speaking, because because there might be a lot going on in their life, they do not have the energy to move things faster, is what I'm getting. Like things cannot be moved faster, is what I'm getting from spirit. This person wants to move things faster but cannot move things faster, and adding to that frustration, they are feeling bad and guilty for not being able to put in more effort so that things move faster. It's like this person has difficulty flowing with life and trusting the universe and the universe's timing, which I'm getting that for you is the opposite. You have more of the capacity of trusting the process of things and the timing of things, but this person does not, and is carrying a lot of responsibilities that are not actually theirs, is what I'm getting. um so for example, timing, or like something that is not in their control, is feeling more difficult at the moment. I'm getting that this is temporal. I'm getting that when it comes to the energy of the connection, if you're feeling worried about the future of this connection, I'm getting that this the energy of the connection itself is already moving towards a more a more positive light is what I'm getting. You are starting to come out of that negativity and feeling like feeling hopeless and feeling, yeah, that's what I'm getting. And that's the energy of the connection, and I'm getting that you are more capable of seeing the positive outcome of this situation that this person is not able to see. And maybe you're also feeling frustrated because you want this person to feel and to see things the way that you do, but because this person, maybe they haven't gone through, maybe you went through a spiritual awakening and this person haven't. And if that's the case, there's a big gap between perspectives between you two. Maybe they have more of a materialistic sort of um guilty sort of perception of life, more of that's what I'm getting, and you have more of a flowing sort of energy. And I'm getting this frustration coming from you of wanting to let this person know and let this person see things the way that you see them, so that they can feel less frustrated is what I'm getting. But here's another message. You just have to be yourself. You just have to stay the way that you are. You don't have to feel responsible for whatever this person's feelings, because it's their process in this relationship. That's what I'm getting. And more, if this is about a spiritual awakening, you kind of force a spiritual awakening in somebody. They have to be ready, and the timing needs to be ready also. So there's a lot of factors that do not have to do with you. So I'm getting that you're also carrying responsibilities that are not yours, is what I'm getting. Um, yeah. I think I'm going to pull. I'm already feeling your energy, but I'm going to pull some cards now so that I see if there's anything else. Okay, so they are feeling rushed. They are feeling frustrated. They are feeling uh yeah, that's another thing. I'm getting that you're too worried. Might sometimes feel too worried about this person's feelings and frustrations, but I'm getting that you may have a tendency of forgetting yourself. Is what I'm getting. As I said before, it's not your responsibility. This It's not your responsibility how this person feels, in the sense that you can only do what you can. You can only be yourself. You can only do so much. But yeah, but it's just a matter of trusting that this person is going to be able to follow you. That's what I mean. Because you are more advanced in this sort of spiritual perspective on things. And this person, I'm getting that is starting to awaken to that. And you just have to trust. Yeah, the full card. You just have to trust that this person is going to be able to follow that path and find their own peace uh, for themselves. Not that you have to bring their own peace to themselves. They have to find their own peace, is what I'm getting. But yeah, oof. But yeah, here again, I can see you being really, your mind and your emotions are feeling very positive, like flowing with life, trusting the process, trusting the universe, trusting the situation, and focusing on what you can focus on. That's what I'm getting. And when it comes to your actions with this person, I'm getting that you might be telling them like everything's fine, everything's going to be okay, this is just a momentary moment, a momentary um fall in the grand scheme of things. You're trying to tell this person this and communicate this person and try to bring your own mind and show it and communicate it to this person so that this person feels more hopeful about the future. And I'm getting that you might be feeling that it's not working, or that maybe you're, again, that this person might not be able to follow you or understand what you're saying, but I'm getting that it's actually the opposite. I'm getting that this sword, this truth that you're telling this person, is actually something that is helping them and helping the connection move forward towards a positive outcome, is what I'm getting. um But yeah, when it comes to this person is feeling very down, is what I mean. Like feeling very anxious, frustrated, guilty as well, angry, sad, hopeless again. But when it comes to their actions, I'm getting that they're just trying to go with the flow. They are feeling very sad, very frustrated, but it's not, they are not letting those feelings get the best of them. Like they're trying to continue doing what they were doing when they were feeling better, is what I mean. So that's another message. Your person is actually stronger than you think they are. I don't know why I had to say that, but they are stronger. I'm getting that this person is very capable of not letting their frustrations bring them down. Is what I'm getting. They're still investing. They're still invested, or as their actions are still invested in this connection. I'm meaning that this has something to do with your connection. So this is more of a, I'm meaning a romantic sort of relationship, or maybe a friendship as well, but this is a connection that is very loving, very supportive again. And for some reason there's been some sort of distance, or like maybe your person has been very occupied lately, or maybe there's actual distance, maybe this is a long distance relationship. But I'm getting that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician, what I'm getting is that this person is like their body is moving automatically. It's like even though their mind and their heart is are feeling heavy and do not trust the process, their body is actually trusting the process. It's actually going with the flow without them noticing, is what I'm getting. um and that's another reason why I'm getting that this connection is going to be successful in the future, is because this person does not feel like giving up, is what I'm getting. It's like maybe their mind and their heart are telling them like maybe you should run away, maybe you should walk away from this because this is too much for us. But their body does not move. It's like they cannot, there's a part of them that still feels a connection to you, that needs, that cannot be easily disrupted. That's what I'm getting. Your person, as I said before, might be going through a spiritual awakening at the moment. And because of that, or at least there's the potential for spiritual awakening, because there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time in their own life that could propel a spiritual awakening. That's what I'm getting. And through these difficult moments, they're, if they are capable, which I think they are, of overcome this difficulty, at the end of the tunnel, I'm getting that the connection will become even stronger. This person will feel even better. They're going to be able to perceive life, or have this perception that you have about life, that maybe you've been noticing that this person is having difficulties having this sort of perception, like spiritual perception of life. and you've been wanting this person to connect with their more spiritual side and connect with life in a more loving, compassionate way. But again, I'm getting that this is not something that you can. It's like there's so much, there's some things that you can do which you are already doing, which is telling this person what you think and just being the positive self that you are, and show and irradiating that to this person is helping them see the positives in this situation. But yeah, it's not, there's so much, it's like you cannot do more than that. The other person needs to be able to overcome these challenges, is what I'm getting. Okay, so now I'm going to clean a little bit the space and see what do they notice about you that you don't notice yourself. Okay, so another message, another side message that I'm getting is that spirit is telling me that you're doing great, both of you. Uh, I'm getting that there's hope. There's a lot of hope coming from through this reading. Um, this person is having difficulty trusting, and you might also feel a little bit hopeless as well. But the outcome, or at least the energy from spirit, is very hopeful. um you both will find, or the connection is finding its way to a more positive outcome. That's what I'm getting. And I'm not saying that you're both going to decide to break up and that's a positive outcome. I'm actually telling you that uh, there's going to be a positive outcome out of this. This is just a temporary fall in this relationship. Okay, so what do they notice about you? I'm getting that most of these messages that are going to come through today have to do with this situation, because I'm getting that this person can see. Okay. Okay, so there's more than one message, but some of the messages for today will be about this person noticing your more positive and brighter side. Maybe this is something that they do not usually see about yourself, but in this tough situation, they are really glad that you're able to, or they are really surprised at the positivity that you can hold for the both of you, is what I'm getting, because at the moment this person is moving towards the light but they are still in the dark, and you're here with the light. It's like this person, that's what I'm meaning. It's like you are holding the light, you're holding the hope, the love, the compassion, the positivity, and this person is in the dark watching the light, and it feels like you're guiding them towards the light. That's what I'm getting. So it's like this person is, yeah, that's that's the comparison that I'm getting with this energy. And I'm getting that they are moving towards the light and they are going to reach that light, is what I'm getting. Because I'm imagining again this idea of a tunnel. This person is in a tunnel in the darkness. They do not know what's ahead of them. They cannot see their ground. Everything feels hopeless, and it feels like they cannot control things. That's what's frustrating this person. Something feels, or everything feels out of their control. And you are at the end of the tunnel with holding the light for them and guiding them towards the light. That's what I'm meaning. But this person needs to trust that the pathway to that light is, there's no um they need to trust. That's what I'm getting. Because yeah, so it's a lot for this person. They are coming from a perceptive perception of, I can control things, I'm the one in control. If things do not happen the way that they should, it's because of me, not because of the universe. There's this idea of like, I have to be in control. And this situation is making them feel completely out of control, and they only have to trust in the universe, is what I'm meaning. That's why I'm getting a spiritual awakening. They are having to trust God or the universe or life, whatever it is, that they are not going to fall, and trust in you as well. Trust that, trust in you as well. I'm getting that. This might be feeling, that is also why you might be feeling a little bit of responsibility for this person's uh spiritual awakening, because what I'm getting is that you're sort of guiding this person towards a more spiritual way of living life. And again, you're holding the light. It's not that this person is finding their spiritual awakening by themselves. You're helping this person find their spiritual side and find the light of life. That's what I'm getting. So this is a very powerful connection, is what I'm getting. Very powerful, very beautiful as well. There's a lot of like healing and hope irradiating from this connection, is what I'm getting. So with the King of Wands here, I'm getting that this person, yeah, again, the light at the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. I did not see that, but yeah, what I was saying, this person is able to see that you're, how strong you are, because I'm getting that. Imagine, I can see you, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like every car is looking to that direction. So I'm imagining your person at the end of in the middle of the tunnel, but on this side, and you're watching them from this side, like, come to the light. That's what I'm getting. And they can see that you are also feeling sad, you're also feeling hurt, but what you're showing to them is that your more positive and stronger side for them and for the connection. And they are actually valuing that more than you think. Um, they are actually being able to see your strength and your strength in the sense of being able to sustain and maintain a positive mindset even through hardship. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting that you're also feeling very inspired to maintain this positivity because of them. So it's like you're both winning at the same time. It feels like they are capable of finding someone that guides them to the light, and you're also finding inspiration to maintain your light, because it's not only for you, but because it's also for somebody else, that makes you feel like this light that I have is actually more valuable than I realized. uh but yeah, that's what I'm getting. I really like the lantern here. As I was saying, it's like you're holding the light at the end of the tunnel. And you're actually being very, very strong. That is also, this is more of a message. This person might also be noticing that you're feeling hurt, but you're trying to maintain a strong face for them and for you as well. And I'm also getting that message from spirit that you're actually doing a lot. Like, you're actually doing great. You're doing the best you can. That's what I mean. And more than the best is what I'm getting. You're trying to keep the more darker, heavy stuff and negativity of yourself, and bringing out your positive side, so that this person is able to also connect with that. So yeah, I think those are the messages for you, group number three. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, group number four. So if you chose the Six of Cups, this is going to be the reading for you today. So first, I'm going to pull some cards to get a little bit more of a context of who this person is, your energy as well, and the energy of the connection between you two, so that you can have more of an idea if this group resonates with you or not. So, starting with your person's energy, we have the Two of Swords. And as I am starting with your group, I can see that there's a very loving connection between you two. I do not have a specific um, type of relationship. Could be a friendship or could be a love connection, as in romantic connection. But the most important thing that I'm getting here is that there's a lot of love between you two that is very apparent and very obvious. Um, there's it's a connection that goes that has from a lot of years is what I'm getting. So so you've known this person for many years, or there's this feeling of comfort and like feeling comfortable with the other person because you've known each other for so long. So yeah, I would say that those are the aspects that would describe your connection. I'm also getting that this could be a spiritual connection. So maybe if you resonate with the concept of a soulmate or a twin flame, I'm getting this idea that maybe you haven't known this person for that much time, but it feels like you've known them from way back, like from past lives. That's what I'm getting. So there's this feeling of comfort and a lot of love between you two. Okay, so your person's energy at the moment is a little bit indecisive about something. And I'm not getting that it has to do with your connection, because when it comes to your connection, it feels pretty much stable. Um, but there's something that this person is indecisive about, and maybe you've been feeling, intuitively feeling or noticing that this person is not really, it feels like their mind is elsewhere when they are with you, and maybe recently that has made you believe that this person maybe was not interested in the connection, or maybe they, it's like you took personal something that was not personal. That's what I'm getting. So maybe if you were worried about this person not caring about you or not prioritizing the connection, what I'm getting is that their mind is a little bit occupied with something else, even though the love, as I said before, is palpable. It's like it's something that you can feel, it's something that this person has already expressed to you, and something that you have already expressed to them. It's just that at the moment that you're watching this video, circumstances made this person be a little bit more, have their mind occupied in something else. That's what I'm getting. So we have the Page of Pentacles and then the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so your person is a little bit indecisive about something in particular. I'm getting that this is something that you don't really know about, or maybe if they have told you about, they haven't told you everything about this aspect that they're trying to find a resolution or find a decision, a final decision. But I'm getting that they are between two options. An option that is more emotionally compassionate, or more compassionate in general, or an option that is more career driven in the sense that it would put them in a place of it would put them in a journey, at a start of a journey that would bring a lot of financial or material um, results. That's what I'm getting. So, one of the examples that I'm getting is that maybe this person is deciding between getting out of their comfort zone and go towards something new that they want to explore and expand, and also something that would make them grow financially, or they are thinking or considering staying in the place that they already are, but like staying in their comfort zone, but not based on insecurities or fear, is more based on compassion for themselves, or maybe feeling like maybe it's not the time yet, so they're trying to hmm, yeah, something like that. I'm going to continue with your energy, and then if I get more messages about your person's situation, I will continue expanding on that. But yeah, with you, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, as I said before, you may have been noticing that this person is a little bit detached or disconnected, or you feel like something's not right. And it's not you or the connection itself, it's their own situation that they are trying to resolve or solve by themselves. So it's not something that involves you. That's why they haven't told you entirely, or they haven't told you at all. That's what I'm getting. And as I said before, maybe you've been feeling a little bit anxious about your person's attitude or change of attitude, and doubting what's happening, trying to stay as grounded as possible. But I'm getting that it is making you a little bit anxious. But yeah, you're trying to maintain a more open minded sort of perspective, trying to trust that whatever is happening is not something that is personal. It's not something that you should be taking personal, and also trusting that whatever this person needs about this connection or from you, they're going to tell you directly. If they are not telling you, you trust that they have their own reasons for not telling you. um what else? So yeah, you're trying to maintain a very composed, patient, trying to be more chill about this change of attitude. I am getting that this person is doubting something. And as I'm continuing, like tapping into the energy, I'm getting that this something that we're talking about could have something to do with your relationship. It's not that they're doubting the relationship, they're doubting something that has a connection to the relationship. Um, but yeah, I'm getting that this person doesn't want you to know yet. Maybe you felt their change of attitude, and I'm getting that they're trying to maintain silence because they want to solve this by themselves. And then when they have a final decision, they're going to make it known to you. That's what I'm getting. There's a timing that needs to happen before this person tells you. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm getting that your energy is actually pretty good in this situation. You're trying to, you're a little bit worried and a little bit anxious, but at the same time, you're trying to maintain a more trustful and also trying to focus on things that you can actually control. So you're trying to distract yourself with other things that you have to focus on. That's what I'm getting. And letting this person be and giving them enough space so that they can arrange or yeah, arrange whatever they need to arrange. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. mm, I'm going to see if I can take another, yes, the four of wands, yes. Ultimately, the decision that I was saying has to do with the connection, and they are trying to find the best option for the both of you. That's what I'm getting. So they're a little bit indecisive. They're trying to make a decision about something that has to do with your connection, that they are doubting technicalities. That's what I'm getting. They're doubting how they're going to approach something related to this connection in a way that is beneficial for the both of you and for the connection in the long term. That's what I'm getting. So actually, what you're worried about is actually the opposite. This person is taking a little step back because they're trying to reflect on things for the benefit of the connection. They're not doubting the connection itself. That's what I'm meaning. They're doubting technicalities. Um, but yeah, I think those are the messages. I do not want to, I don't think that this person wants you to know yet. And if this has to do with your connection, which I'm getting that it's related to your connection, they're going to let you know when they uh, get a specific or they decide something in particular. But yeah, now I'm going to continue with the next part, which will be what do they notice about you that you don't? So yeah, I'm going to clean this space a little bit and then continue with the rest of the reading. Okay, so now with the rest of the reading here. So, what do they notice about you that you don't notice about yourself? This one came out really, really fast. Um, yeah. I'm getting one of the messages here is that you have a very strong character. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that this person, maybe this is something that they have already told you, but could be that when it comes to your outside, you seem someone who is more chill, but this person has seen you angry or mad at them or at someone else, and they can see that you have a fire or like a very strong character when it comes to you that you don't usually show people, which is something that they really love about you. And I'm getting that this is something that they would like to see more. It's like they like the fact that not that you have, I'm trying to find the words. They like the fact that you have a strong character and they would like to see it more often, but they also like the fact that you don't usually show that. It's like I'm getting that you have a lot of patience, and there's there's a need for a lot of things to happen for you to get angry. It's like you have a lot of like a high tolerance for uh being angry or mad at things. So it's like yeah, that's what I mean. So it's harder for people to make you mad and for you to show your angrier side. And usually I'm getting that you tend to try, you're someone who's, I'm trying to find the words here, I'm sorry. I'm also getting that you're someone who is very um you're someone who is very who is not very confrontative, like you do not like conflict. That's what I mean. So uh if you feel like you need to raise your voice or to be mad or to express what you're needing that is not met, um there's you need a lot of effort to do that. So you need a lot of things that happen for you to actually feel angry. That's one thing. And another thing is, when you are angry, you're able to calm down and to become more chill, so as to be more rational about situations in general. And I'm getting that um, those are the reasons why you do not usually show that stronger character, or the version of you that gets angry. um I'm trying to find another words, but yeah, I'm getting that those are the messages. It's like you have a very strong character. Maybe this is something that you don't usually see or that you don't usually express as well. um but yeah, I'm getting that this person has noticed this about you. And I'm also getting this again with the King of Pentacles, this feeling of like being very chill. Like you get mad when it's necessary. You don't complain for the little things. You act and voice the things that are actually important. Um, Maybe because of what I said before, that you're not someone who's not very into conflicts. That's what it means. So you try to, maybe you have a tendency of trying to, when you don't feel really comfortable with other people, or with the person that you're interacting with, the first instinct for you is to try to accommodate yourself for the other person so that there's no conflict. um But once you get comfortable with the other person, it comes out this stronger character. That's why, again, I'm getting that this is a connection that it has many, many years. This is someone that you feel very comfortable with. For you to be able to show this side of you. That's what I'm meaning. What else? So, what else do they notice about you that you don't? Yes. I'm getting that you're someone who is very collaborative. I'm getting you're someone who is very conscious of your community and the people around you. Again, this feeling of like trying to maintain the peace in a group, maintain chill vibes, good vibes in a group, positive vibes instead of bringing drama. Um, Maybe you've how do I say this? Maybe you had to deal with groups of people who were full of traumas and negative vibes, and that is why I'm getting that you might be a little bit tired of that. And because of that, when it comes to your actual, like, the relationships of the moment, um you you want peace, you want peace and love. And I'm getting that this person likes that about you. I'm getting that you could be someone who tries to bring, again, positive vibes to the group. um very wholesome energy as well, very like cheerful energy, collaborative as well. You're someone that this person feels really comfortable. So if this is a partner, for example, I'm meaning that they feel really comfortable with you meeting their friends or you meeting their groups of people because they know that you are like a treasure when it comes to socializing. That's what I'm getting. You have very good energy. That's what I'm getting. And as I said before, because this is a reading about things that you don't notice about yourself, I'm getting that maybe this is something that may even sound weird to you, but I'm getting that people actually, there's many people that has met you. They really like your energy. That's what I'm getting. You have very good energy, and it's something that comes naturally to you. It's like, and that is, I'm also getting that that is also why it feels so nice to be in your presence, because you don't try to force the energy. You're not trying to force the good or the chill vibes. You just feel the chill vibes. You just like irradiate chill vibes. That's what I'm getting. What else? Maybe your person as well has met groups of people with drama queens or people full of dramas, and they're someone who is also very tired of those types of connections or groups of people. And because of that, I'm getting that they really like and appreciate someone like you who is a very good hearted person. That's what I'm getting. Like like truly good hearted person. That's what I'm getting. So what else do they notice that you don't? Okay, so another message, if this is a partner, I'm getting that a romantic partner, I'm getting that they see you as the both of you having a family together. You you also give off like maternal or paternal vibes, or like family vibes. That's what I'm getting. Um, it's like, as I said before, it's like you have such a good heart that they can easily imagine a beautiful family scenario for the both of you, with the both of you. That's what I'm getting. Another message, if this is a friendship or also if this is a partner, I'm getting this feeling of like you feel like family. um I'm That's another message, and this could be more than one person that thinks this about you. Is the fact that there's a lot of people that feel comfortable in your presence. There's something about you, I don't know if it's your attitude or your energy or whatever you do naturally. It's not something that you do consciously, but you make people feel really comfortable with you. um Again, these chill vibes, but like feeling like they can relax in your presence. They are not tense, they are not defensive around you. They feel like they can actually relax and rely on you. There's something like that, something that feels very grounding, calming. Yeah, that those are the adjectives that I'm getting for your energy. um But yeah, there's a lot of people that feel really comfortable when it comes to being with you. You make people really comfortable. And I'm getting that there's a lot of people that would like to collaborate with you. Or maybe if you're if you are in an environment where there's a lot of people that come and go, but you don't really get to talk to each other, you just see each other often, maybe at your job or maybe at your school or something like that. I'm getting that they if there's people that has seen you from afar, there's people that wants to get to know you and like befriend you. That's what I'm getting. You have good vibes overall. But yeah, I'm going to pull one more card to see the Eight of Pentacles. Um, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Uh, what was I? What was I saying? Uh, I was about to say something and I forgot. Um, I'm getting this sense of maybe for some of you, you resonate with having tendencies of low self esteem or being too strict or hard on yourself instead of seeing the positives that you actually have and how good at things you are. um, and a side message that I'm getting is that this person would like you to notice how perfect you are. And I'm not getting like how there's I cannot speak, but basically what I'm meaning is that this person really wants you to notice how yeah, perfect. It's like you how beautiful, how perfect you actually are. Um and I'm getting this a little bit of sadness coming from your person of feeling sad for you because they would like you to see how perfect you are. That's the message that I'm getting. And it's not that they wish that they could give you their eyes so that you can see for yourself how they see you. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, another message that I was getting, the first thing that I got is that you're someone who's very hardworking. But another message that I'm getting is that they like the fact that you just try to be yourself or try to focus on your own stuff instead of trying to force things or trying to focus too much on what other people might say or think. Um, I'm getting that that is also why I'm getting that they also understand why I forgot what, what I was saying. Yes, that because they can see that you're someone who is not very interested about other people's opinions. I'm getting that they can also see and understand why you don't really see how actually perfect you are, and that's because you're not focused on other people's perspectives on things. And I'm getting that you're someone who tries to humble themselves so that you don't feel like you're losing. It's like you don't want to think that you're perfect. That's what I'm meaning. So maybe this is a thing that you do or the way that you see things. You prefer to believe that you're not perfect so that you have more room for expansion. It's like if you feel like if you think that you're already perfect, then there's no room for growth or um, even more perfection. That's what I'm meaning. So that is why you try not to focus too much on compliments from other people or try not to focus too much on these thoughts of I'm perfect or Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But yeah, as I was saying, you're perfect just the way you are. This is a message from your person as well. Um, it's like you have very good balance, very good heart, very hardworking, very reliable as well. Um, so yeah, your energy is like very, very beautiful. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here, group number four. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.